Well, welcome my fellow travelers. Your traveling buddy here, coming to you today from Lowell, Michigan. And I'm out here camping in Old Betty here. I camped out right here last night at this boat launch right here by a lake. It's called Pratt Lake out here in Lowell, Michigan. So I'm on my way out to Grand Rapids to meet up with Michigander Man, because we're going on an epic trip later tonight to Texas. If you haven't heard, we're going to the YouTube family reunion in San Antonio, Texas. But like I said, I got out of work a little late last night. I started headed out to Grand Rapids because that's where I got to meet up with him, because we're carpooling down to San Antonio. And I decided, it's getting a little late. It was around 8 o'clock or so. I was like, I'm just going to find somewhere to sleep for the night, and came across this boat launch right here. And usually boat launches are pretty cool. That you overnight camp. This is actually a state park overnight camp, so just be warned, if you do try to overnight here, you have to have one of those passport or recreational passports, which I do. I get that every year on Old Betty, so I can go to all the state parks and stuff like that and don't have to pay for parking. So I got the passport on her. Now I'm not saying that you can park, take it at your own risk. The boondock here, like I did. I mean, nobody bugged me. It's kind of a little small town, little area. Nobody bugged me. It was dark, it was quiet out here. And I'm not trashing the place, I was just sleeping out here, So let's check this out, and then we'll head off, and there's some other things I want to show you. I said this is in Lowell, Michigan. See, Grand Rapids is like an hour away from Lansing. And said I was coming out here, and I decided, what the heck, just camp out for the night. And I watched other YouTubers that do boondocking and stuff, and a lot of them say you can boondock right at a boat launch. See, there's Pratt Lake. So I've never been to Pratt Lake before. I think I've driven by it many times because I've been to Grand Rapids many times. And I took this on Mount Hope Highway right there. That's Mount Hope Highway. Like I said, I take the back roads. You watch my videos, and it takes you all the way to Grand Rapids. That's Mount Hope Highway. See right here, there's no sign saying no overnight camping. That's why I decided, what the heck. I mean, usually some places have no overnight camping, but this is such a remote area. I think it's cool. It says Pratt Lake boat site, recreational pass required. See, and the guys, when I first showed up here, there was a guy out here in the canoe. He was actually out here fishing. Looks like a nice little lake. I mean, we're right here by the thing, so I got a lot of traffic sound too. Just want to be warned about that. Almost wish I had a kayak and stuff like that and take you out on the lake. Looks beautiful. Looks like there's a fish right there. His head rippled right there. You do get some wildlife out here too. I was out last night, sitting in my truck, and I forgot something in the cab of my truck, and went to go get out of the truck, the back of the truck, to get what I was getting. And the next thing you know, I heard something out here fighting. I think it was maybe some raccoons, I'm not sure. I was like, yeah, I think I'll stay in here. Because they were going at it. not too far from where I was at. Because that house parked right over there. Didn't even know when this other truck showed up. I woke up this morning, looked out the window, and was like, oh, when did he show up? And like I said, you know, before I warned, this is a state park boat launch. So use your own risk. I'm not saying you can boondock here, sleep overnight here. I just took a chance. If they would have knocked on my window, told me I had to move on, I would have moved on. You know, but just don't come out here and trash it and everything. You know, just respect the area. Now in my past boondock videos I've showed you, I actually slept right back here. That's why I decided to get the extended cab truck so I can boondock right back here. Now I will say this, I don't mind sleeping back here. I mean, it is a comfortable couch, but unfortunately I'm a girthy person. You know, I'm kind of wide. So I kind of hang off the little couch, or what do you want to call it, the back seat here. Kind of hang off a little bit. And I'm used to kind of stretching out when I sleep. And a lot of people did tell me, you know, I got a cap on the back of my truck. Why don't you put a bed back there, or an air mattress or something? Which, you know, I mean, I thought about it. I mean, I still want a truck camper, you know. And that's the other thing right there. You see how I had to close this? I have the old swinging doors, the old suicide doors in the back, not like this truck here. He's got 4 doors. I got the 4 doors, but this is the swinging doors, like this. So when I get in there, I have to crawl over the thing to get out, stuff like that. So I thought about it and come back here and I'll show you my little sleeping compartment. Pull that. And right there, see, I did build me a little bed in the back. Now I can remove it if all I want, cause see, I like having the truck, you know. So if I do have to haul something, you know, I got a bunch of other stuff in there. Got an old battery I gotta get rid of. I gotta take that to AutoZone. And there's my generator and my grill, which I'm thinking about downsizing that grill. I like that grill, but it's big, takes up a lot of room. But this here, you notice that the wood there, I used to have a water bed at my house, and you know, I still have the frame of the water bed, but the top and the sides, I decided I wasn't going to get another mattress, you know, for the water bed. I just got a regular mattress to put it on there, you know. And I used the frame of the water bed for my bed, but I had all these, you know, the sides and stuff like that that holds the water, the mattress. And you know, they were just around my house, and I'm trying to downsize things. And I was looking at the wood. I said, you know what? I could use that wood to build me a little bed in the back. And the top, the cushion thing here was an old futon that my son had that he didn't like anymore. It was not the greatest, but we were about to throw it out. And I got looking at it, and you know what? I could use that. Yeah, so particularly, I didn't really have to cut anything. I just took the inner things here and screwed them in with a little bracket, stuff like that. But what's cool, I ended up having to put this in there. I have to do something else. This is the side and all that. It holds up this part, because over here had the wheel wall. See, doesn't go across completely, because there's the wheel wall, so it sits over the wheel wall. But one thing I did like about the futon is right now it's in bed mode. Now I was going to have it the other way to make it like a couch when I'm not decide not to, you know, but then I can do this. This lifts up. Oh, come on, now you're gonna up. There you go. See? And then I got all my storage down there. Got my beach chairs, charcoal there, spare tent if I needed it. So yeah, I ended up having to put this board on to brace it a little bit. But yeah, I got storage under there. You know, I carry all my camping stuff in there. It works. And then see, that's in the couch mode. I still got to do some other things to it because it does shift around while I'm driving. But this was a nice start. You know, that's my sleeping bag, of course. It worked out pretty good. I slept in it last night. I mean, it worked. And because I got slider windows too, because these actually, I think this cap was made for camping, because I can slide this open and there's like a mosquito, or what do you call it, screen in there. So you got air back here, you know. Now I will admit, you know, because how high the bed is, you know, you can't really, well, of course you can't stand up in here, but it worked out pretty good. You know, I got a little shelf here I could put all my stuff on. You know, got a pillow just up against the back there. Then I laid there last night watching some YouTube. Actually, a friend of mine was doing live stream last night, and I was watching them for a little bit, sitting right back here. And I actually got to use my camping light that my sister got me for Christmas already. It has a fan. I did a review on that. If you haven't watched that one, put a link down to that one, the review of that camping light. That worked out too. But I have to rig up something in the top, maybe get one of those things so I can hang it. But it worked. And that's all I'm doing is back there sleeping. It's not like I'm hanging out back there, you know. Now, like I said, I'm in the looks for a truck camper. Preferably an older version, so I can actually fix it up my way. I do like some of the newer truck campers, but I don't know, they're too manufactured to me. I like to personalize my stuff, so I would like to make it my own. That's why I like some of the older ones. Especially sometimes the older ones are built a little bit better. You know, yes, you can upgrade it, a little technology and stuff like that. But you know, yeah. Eventually, I want to get me a truck camper. That way, I can stand up in it too. You know. I mean, I'm also planning on once I get a truck camper and get it all set up with solar. My hair's a little mess right now. Of course, I don't have any running water right now. I'll probably stop at a store or something like that, use their bathroom, and kind of clean up a little bit. But But like I said, I'm trying to become what they call a nomad. You know, um, I don't like where I'm actually living at. The trailer park I'm living at, I got one of those landlords there that every time you turn around, he's raising the rent or trying to charge you for this and that, and I'm getting tired of it. Next up, I'm hoping my YouTube thing pans out because I'm ready to go full time. Because I prefer doing this. I mean, I don't mind working, but what I've thought of doing, because I do need money, I'll keep working. But if I can get me a truck camper and fix it up as my home, I'm getting rid of everything else. You know, just getting what I can have inside the truck camper and stuff like that. Get solar and all that kind of stuff on there. And I'll live out of that thing full time. I know some areas around Lansing that I can actually stay and not be bugged, kind of like this. You know, and what's the worst to happen? They come knocking on the old window, tell you gotta move on. You know, that's the part of nomad life. You gotta expect that. If they don't want you there, they'll tell you. Cops come along, well, you gotta move on. Now, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna stay at Walmart and all them, but, you know, I will sometimes. But I like this, you know, find a little hiking trail area where I can actually sleep for the night and stuff like that. That's what I like. I mean, I'm at my age and where I'm at now, I'm just kind of tired of the rat race. Like, I think I've quoted it, the rat race. I'm tired of, you know, working my butt off and getting nowhere. You know, living places where they charge you an arm and a leg for things. You know, rent keeps going up. And I'm like, not getting anywhere. And I'm almost 50 years old. And I've said for years, even before I started YouTube, if I ever do retire, be able to retire, I'm going full time. Go on the road full time. I wanted to travel, you know. And then I started YouTube, and I was like, "Oh, that's perfect. If I can retire and travel, I could probably go drive everywhere and show you guys some cool stuff." But I'm rambling. Well, let's go on to our next stop. It's actually a museum. It has to do kind of my work that I learned about here near Grand Rapids. I do have a ways to drive. Well, I'll take you over there and show you this cool museum before I got beat up with Michigander Man. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you is, look at my t-shirt. I actually made this, but I am working on I have a little store on Teespring that I'm trying to sell some merch. I know I'm not going to get too many people to buy my merch, but if you guys want to buy some of my traveling buddy merch, so this is going to be one thing so I'd made this with one of those iron-on things from work. I used my computer, printed it out. I actually made this. But I'm going to use that design, put it on Teespring, and if you want to buy a t-shirt or a coffee cup or, you know, whatever, maybe a hat and stuff like that. I'm working on it yet. I mean, I got one thing on Teespring right now, one design. I'm working on some others, not just my logo, but I have some other ideas that I think other people might like. Doesn't really have to do with my channel. You know, some t-shirts that I think people would want to buy. But hey, if you want to buy and wear the traveling buddy on, you know, and if you do, send me a email, you know, or something like that with a picture, and I'll share it on, you know, on my one of my videos and stuff like that. I'd appreciate it. And then all the money that I'm making from this is going to go for my travels. It's not for personal stuff and all that. For gas and food, admission to places and stuff like that, you know, just so I can make my videos. Alright, my fellow travelers, a little change of plans. Unfortunately, the museum I was going to take you to is in the corporate office of the company I work for. And I work for the Meijer company. When I started working there, they told me that they have a little museum inside the corporate office, all about how Meijer started and all that. But there's another museum that has a connection to Meijer in Grand Rapids that I've been wanting to visit for a while. So brought you over here to the Fredrick Meijer Gardens right here, and they got a museum, they got walking paths you can take, and they got art out here. They got all kinds of art. Like I said, as a matter of fact, there's a piece of art right there as you come in. It's all kinds of stuff. I have never been here. I've been wanting to come here for a long time. So I figured, what the heck? See, there's another piece of art right there. Big piece of art. So let's go check this place out, because what I've seen, this place is awesome. See, as you come in, you see some metal art right here. It looks like some giant flowers made out of metal. So, and if you didn't know who Fred Meijer is our big department store, grocery store, kind of a superstore. They sell everything, kind of like another version of Walmart a little bit, but they sell groceries, they sell hardware, you name it, they sell it. That's our big company here in Michigan. It started right here near Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is the hometown area of Meijer. They're like one of the largest family-owned grocery stores in America. I mean, last time I've heard. I mean, yes, Walmart is bigger, but that's like a corporation. Meijer's is starting to get it to be a corporation a little bit. I think they're starting to. They're huge. They're starting to get all over the place. I think the last time I heard, there's one down in Georgia and all that, but they all started right here in Grand Rapids. This is cool. Look at this. Some metal art here. Got a marching band made out of metal art. Look at that. That's cool. It's a whole marching band. They even got tubas. Actually got all the equipment on them too. It's just, there's actually a marker here. Marching band. That's what it's called. It's called the marching band. That's cool. There's the main museum right there. In those areas there, but in those, that actually costs money, which I might still do that one today. But right now, we're gonna go to the basically free part. It's a walking path with all kinds of art and stuff like that, history. That's what I've been wanting to see. There's some really cool, look at this art. Look at this thing here. Kind of looks like a head from the distance. Looks like they're doing some more work here. Yeah, that's a giant head. Basically on a... Actually, there's a couple heads. Look at... I just noticed there's a head there. And then you look down here. That's another face right there. That's kind of cool. Look up here. In the lobby area, they got some trapeze artists up here hanging from the ceiling. That's cool. So here's a picture of Fred Meijer. Right there. That's the guy that started actually met him once. There's his wife. Okay, little disclaimer, as I was wrong. This isn't free. This does charge. It's $14.50 to get in for an adult. Children, I'm not sure how much it is because I've never been here. So I thought the actual pathways were free. And the rest of it is all just disclaimer on that one. Don't. So that was my mistake. But I'm still going in. Check out this sculpture. Kind of reminds me of the head. Kind of reminds me of that Jack in the Box person, but obviously, I know it's not. Got a frown on her face. I don't see a thing though. It says what it is. That's kind of interesting. Oh, this is cool. Look at got some bears right here. Back to back. Little cub in the back. That's cool. Kind of reminds me of last year when I went to the Oswald's Bear Ranch. I actually got a picture taken with a baby cub.
We'll just throw the water at her.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure this will be a place
I have a video on that. You want to check it out? This is cool. They got a Fredrick Meijer Children's Garden area. They got a little tunnel you can go. The kids can go through. Oh look, they got footprints in the actual concrete, or what do you want to call it? See? Look at the footprints. Goes through there. Little garden over here. Got a bunch of statues of children. Oh, I get it here, look. See, that's supposed to be the mouse hole. And here's the mouse. You come through the mouse hole. So you're the mouse. That's kind of cool. Oh, look at, they got one of these, what do you call it? That was a garden art. I think it's supposed to be a beaver. It's made out of a tree. Topiary or something like that. I think that's what it's called. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there's probably going to be so much here. I might have to make a couple videos out of this one. Look, there's a panda bear over here. There's a panda bear sitting here. Oh, they even got, look, you got some of that wind type things up here, art. Yeah, the thing's spinning. Look, they even got a little place where the kids can play in the water on a hot day, which today is supposed to be pretty hot. Look, they got little boats in there. That's cool. Talks about the Great Lakes. That's neat. Look at that. Oh, look at this. It's a like a little bench. There's a sailboat. This is cool. Oh, I just realized, see where the water is, that's supposed to be like Lake Michigan there, I think that's supposed to be like Lake Erie, Lake Huron, Superior. And look, you see in here, that's the shape of Michigan. That's cool. Oh no, yeah, see, here's the Upper Peninsula. Right here. It says Michigan right there. That's supposed to be the Upper Peninsula. Yeah, that's cool. You can learn a little bit of geology at the same time as you play around. It's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of when I went to the Meijer Gardens. Put a link down to that video. It's cool. Got all kinds of stuff where the kids can do, you know, enjoy the nature and some art. Look at that. Oh, look at the little baby goose.
cool. You can even learn about spiders. Look, see, there's the things all about spiders. And how good spiders are for you. Everybody else is afraid of spiders. I like spiders. They're your friends. See, all spiders make silk, but not all spiders spin webs. Birds, lizards, snakes, and other spiders eat spiders. A spider eats about 2,000 insects a year. Oh, look at this spider. And there's another one up there. Look here. There's a toad. There's a little toad right here. See him? He's hopping. See him? A little toad. Close on him. There he is. See him? He's right there. Oh, there you go, topping away. Oh, they got a log cabin here, but it says area is temporarily closed. Darn. I'd like to go on in there. Log cabin. Examine this log cabin with new tree awareness. Huh. But yeah, it's closed right now. It's cool. They got this little, it's called a quarry. You can like, dig. You can dig for fossils and stuff like that's in there. Kids can. See? That's kind of cool that they got stuff like that the kids can activate. You know. This is a neat little area kids can come and play right here. And see, you can learn about smells, I guess. There's like a big nose here. I'm not sure what it exactly does, but turn this. I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to do. There's no directions about what it does. Obviously we know what a nose does. And there's an ear over here. Oh, wait a minute. I thought there was another ear somewhere and you could talk through it. And probably here kids can talk to each other. A little thing here you can flip around. There's a hand. Learn about touching. Which obviously right now they don't want you touching stuff. I'm surprised they even got these open. There's an eyeball there. See that little girl's got the eyeball there. There's like a telescope. You could look in there to see if we can't see. Oh, it's like a kaleidoscope. That's cool. Yeah. And there's an eyeball. And of course, you got the taste. Well, that's about it for the Fredrick Meijer Children's Garden area. That's pretty cool that they got stuff like that. The kids can interact. Got lots of things on a warm day the kids can do. Yeah, bring your kids down here to Meijer Gardens. I think they would have a blast. This is a nice area. Alright, my fellow travelers, that's about it for this video, because I know this one's probably getting a little long. But stay tuned. There's going to be more of this garden. I'm going to do another video and show you the other parts of this garden. This is a cool place. I mean, look at that bear behind me. That's a children's area. It's definitely worth it. I mean, get down here and check this place out. This is an awesome place. So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Share me out. Share me out on all your social media. Tell your friends. Tell your family about it. So I can continue traveling and showing you cool places like this. Also, leave me a comment. Any comments appreciated. Any ideas for me to do? Let me know. I just might show up and do it. So until next time, my fellow travelers, I'll see you around the mitten. Bye.